Hey y'all, what's up? I just want to give a shout out to Petty Tupac TV. Make sure you go smash, like, and don't forget to subscribe. For real, for real.
What up, though? You already know how it goes. Smash, like, subscribe, comment. I don't care what you comment as long as you comment. Big old five to my beloveds. I appreciate everybody that support me. You already know how I go. Man, hit the Cash App link. Yeah, definitely do that. But hit the Instagram, Clubhouse, or wherever I put it on here. I don't know. I don't even be like editing it like that, man. But you know, the videos look a little bit better. Just gonna continue to upgrade for y'all because I know y'all like visuals too. But shout out to the people that look at me on work because y'all help the monetization because y'all be moving and grooving. Y'all just listen to the audio. So when the commercial come up, y'all don't even skip it. Y'all got to go through it because you know how it is when you busy, you working on the line, you working a forklift, you ain't got time to stop and push skip ad. You did what I'm talking about? So thank y'all for real, but I appreciate everybody, even the ones that skip it. Um, let's get into this video. I want to talk about cellmate rules. I want to detail the cellmate rules. Detail this time. People drop a video on cell etiquette. I did, but you just got to go back like 25, 30 videos. But I'm going to detail it this time, okay? I'm going to go through the details of living in a room or cubicle. Man, it made me sick when I talk about it sometimes. I be thinking about it, but dog, who wants to live around a bunch of men, hard legs and stiff necks? When my brothers, they come up to me like the old school brothers, they say they're Islamic, then they're cheek to cheek, and I feel they beard. I know it's love. I love the love, but I feel they beard on me. Man, I miss a woman, man. Man, I miss the smell of a woman. When guards used to walk down the hall and got on perfume, you just think about it all day. Like, man, I wish I was home. But y'all gon' some of y'all that's watching this, y'all gonna keep thugging with your homeboys, robbing, and then you gonna get caught up. 10 carjackings, attempted murder, attempted this, attempted that, and then you know what's gonna happen? The judge gonna tell you, you've been sentenced to the Michigan Department of Corrections, 250 months to 560 months. You want to appeal? You have 30 days to do so, 9 days to file this, so on and so forth. Restitution of 5,000, 10,000. Good luck with your journey, young man. That's what it's gonna be like. Keep thugging. Keep thinking you thugging for real, for real. Streets ain't what it is. Go look at what NLE Chopper talk about with the joint, man. Excuse me, about thugging and doing your go. I'm gonna pull up some videos and put some links in these things for y'all to go check out these. I'm not the only one saying it. I'm just not the guy that's care about his image to be all. I rap too, but I'm not the guy that's worried about looking like a thug every day. Worried about being gangster. I'm not that. I'm telling you, don't do crimes. I'm telling you, your homeboy's gonna tell you. I'm telling you, them not gang guys. But go listen to Lil Durk and them. Really believe that. You gonna be sitting up in that cell with no meal. Only time you gonna hear from your homeboys is when he come in after you. He come to the same joint you do a couple years later. You did. So anyway, cellmate etiquette, man. Because I told y'all stories about my brother, man, uh, wanting to hit a guy because he left the window open. So we gonna start with that. If it's cold outside, it's freezing, don't open the window or only crack it a little bit to let fresh air come in. But ask your bunkie if you want to open it way up, especially if he old, been down a long time. He gonna bug out, think you trying to freeze him out. What freeze out mean is you trying to make the room so uncomfortable and so cold he don't want to live here no more. He want to go get a new bunkie. And guys do that to other guys. I had to tell a guy about that before. I'm gonna tell y'all that's man. Stories just keep coming up about me having to lock down with a guy over the window. But we're going to do that video next. We're going to drop that next. Anyway, ask to open the window up, man. Hey, how you feel about the window being open? Is it too cold, so on and so forth? Or, hey, bro, I'm about to open the window for a second. If it get too cold, crack it or close it. So all you got to do is common courtesy and respect. Even if you do violate that and open up the window by mistake or unconsciously, or you just want the window open, that's no reason for you to get butchered. You know what I'm saying? But we in prison. How many times I got to keep telling y'all that this is not a normal environment? This is not a normal environment. People are not in prison for rational thinking at all. A majority of them not. A majority of the people that's in prison did what they did to get in prison. Very few are innocent. You know what I'm saying? Or compared to the majority of people. Anyway, ask to open the window up. If you got a toilet in your room, when you urinate, make sure you kneel down on the ground so the water won't splash all over the toilet. Or when you urinate, you turn your back to your bunkie so he don't see you. As soon as you're done, or excuse me, while you're urinating, hold the button so it can flush. Now, if you got now some toilets will only flush twice every, or flush twice every 30 minutes. Or excuse me, or every 10 minutes, or excuse me, every 15 minutes it'll flush. But if you do it back to back, then it won't flush for an hour, right? To keep you from flooding. So, but if you got one of them toilets to keep running, you just hold it. And people don't want to hear the sound of your urination anyway. So that's why when I go in the bathroom, even out here in the world, I turn the water on. Nobody want to hear you in there dropping dingalows. RP to John Witherspoon. Nobody want to hear you dropping no dingalows in there, passing gas on and so forth. When you sitting, and make sure you wipe the toilet seat afterward too. Period. Wipe it down, disinfect it. It's always gonna be a cup of disinfectant or a bottle that they don't stole or disinfectant. Disinfect it. When you're defecating and you sit down, keep flushing it, because that air and them strong steel toilets they got that you can flush sheet. You can damn near flush your arm down some of them toilets. They so powerful, bro. Like I seen whole sheets get flushed down toilet. I flush sheets down toilet, dude. I'll rip up a sheet and then there'll be no more left after I make my fishing net, and I just flush it down the toilet, and they can't say I destroyed property now. You know what I'm saying? Unless they find my rope, which they really don't care about, because they know you. They don't keep taking them from you because they know you just gonna make more. It's just cost the state more money, but yeah. So make sure that air getting sucked down. Make sure you open up your shampoo bottle and squeeze it. You ain't gotta squeeze it out, but you know how you make the air come up out the shampoo bottle, make a better smell. The state got some soap that is so brittle. Small piece, if it's so brittle, if you put it in a sock, hit it against the wall, it eventually start making dust. Don't do too much because it start choking you, but that make the room smell better. You dig what I'm talking about? And if you in a level 4 and you in that room 22 hours a day or 22 and a half hours a day, make sure you try to only use the sit down once a day, or maybe once after every meal if you got that type of stomach. You know what I'm saying? So don't be sitting down all day. Uh, Make sure you wash your hands afterwards too. Got to, when you got a roommate in there, wash your hands, because he might get mad at you and say something. I've seen that turn into a real big argument. My brother Sanders Zill was almost about to get to it with somebody. He said something to a guy. Matter of fact, I even heard Young Ill say something to a guy out loud. I'm like, damn. Like, we was at the Young Ill was he walked me to the bathroom, and I'm waiting in line, and another guy come off the urinal outside. He walked right past the sink. Young Ill like, damn man, you ain't gonna wash your hands. I say, damn, why you saying that out loud? We don't even know this guy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like we about to be shaking his hand later or nothing like that. Sanders Hill did it. Sanders Hill stepped to a guy and said, hey man, same situation. I'm at the bathroom outside in the yard. He watching my back, using the bathroom. Go. I'm waiting on dude. Dude walk past the sink. Sanders Hill like, hey bro, so you ain't gonna wash your hands, man? You ain't gonna wash your hands? Like, what? Huh? Oh, like, why you care? You look, dog. Give a man a chance, man. Dude, like, it ain't no soap out here anyway. So what's the difference between running water on my hands and not washing them? Ain't no difference. He like, man, still, you got sweat all on your stuff, man. And dude just stopped, looked at him, and he was about to say, why you work? You know what? You right, bro. Went wash his hands. I can't make this stuff up, though. We are. I don't care if he washes his hands or not. I'm not shaking your hands. And then, two, you don't even know what like in prison, In the morning, a lot of us won't shake people's hands because we know that you just woke up. You might have just had some private time. We don't really want to shake hands, so we always pound. We always pound. You know, the gang, they shake up and all that stuff. But me personally, if I do shake somebody's hand, I'm not gonna touch my face or eat nothing afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, always wash your hands in that room. Always wash your hands in that room. Um, when you brush your teeth, you take the toothbrush, put the toothpaste on there, wet it, brush it. Don't spit in the sink. Spit in the toilet. The toilet and the sink are connected. Spit in the toilet. It's nasty. When you're done washing your hands, washing your face, doing whatever you do, take some tissue. Wipe the sink off. No water in the sink. No water in the sink. Okay? Everybody don't do this, but a lot of the old school guys do. And, you know, it's just common cleanliness in a joint when you living so close to a man. You make all these rules up. You feel me? In the world, we don't do that. We spit in the sink. Me personally, can't lie to you, I still spit it in the toilet. Just what I do. Cause and the reason why I do that in the bathroom is because I might want to put my face rag in the sink and let it get real hot and then grab it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's imperative sometimes for some people. Ain't no excuse me. When you pass gas too, while we on this toilet thing, when you pass gas, make sure you tell the person ahead of time, hey bro, I gotta pass gas. All right, cool. Oh bro, I just passed gas. I'm sorry. I apologize, my baby. Go get the smell good. Or guys that take disinfectant, pour some good shampoo in there, shake it up, spray the room. It smells like the shampoo. Open the door, open the window. Go by the door to pass gas. That's the best thing you could do. Go by the door to pass gas. Open it up, and then the suction, gonna take it on up out of there. Make sure you do that. You dig what I'm talking about? And don't do it close to nobody's face. Don't stand up and he over there reading a book or something, or bent down, or whatever he over there doing, and you do it in his face. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ain't no eating no chips late at night, going in the locker while somebody sleep, rattling the bag, and then eating like that too, smacking on your food. I be going to dinner with people, bro. I be so mad when they eat like that. And I just look at them, just hoping that they know what I'm talking about. Just hoping that they know just to stop. Because you don't really want to tell nobody how to eat, especially if they paying for it. You don't want to tell them how to eat, but just common courtesy, common respect. Another thing, know your area of control. They give you a sheet where it says this part of the room belongs to you, this part of the room belongs to you. Please know it. Don't put nothing illegal in your bunky's area of control where he could get in trouble for it. Don't do it. If you're making drink, if you're making knives, and that's caught in his possession, he see that, he gonna think you trying to get him in trouble. He gonna think you trying to get him out the way. Now, some people scandalous. I even done it myself, but I did it too. Um, a Cho, we had a bunch of weapons, right? Needed somewhere to put them. I'm about to go home. I can't get caught with all these in my room. My brother, man, took some of them because he like, look, bro, I got 20 years left. Put them in my room. I ain't, I might need it one day anyway. Shout out Oliver Johnson Bay too. That's my beloved. I'm gonna reach out to him, man. And he crazy. He walk around shaking, eyes this big. He let it grow all right here, all this the roof missing. Long fingernails. We used to have to tell him, like, Mo, you gonna get violent. Like, go cut your nails, bro. Too long. You know what I'm saying? Because but they don't want you in prison having long nails anyway, because that's a weapon, nigga. Whatever, right? And then who want their nails that long as a man out here? All that stuff getting stuck up in them, man, ain't a good thing. But I remember he took some from me, and then I went to another guy. I had the idea, like, I say, yo, Bunky, a Cho, ain't he? He like, yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm about to go get $10 from the temple I want you to let me put the stuff, hide it behind his locker, and hide it in the cracks of his beds. These pieces in the cracks of his bed, because you know, if he get caught, who cares? It's not neither one of us. It's not in your area of control. He said, bet it up. So that's what I go do. When he leave the room and go to the yard, out there, I see him walk out. I know that once he goes to the yard, he cannot come back in this unit until halftime. We got about an hour to halftime, or hour and a half, 20, 15 minutes to halftime. So as soon as he leave, creep on up in there, put them all in his area of control. If you are making drink, ask your bunkie first, because the smell is so loud. Sometimes the police come sniff it out, come to your room. Now you bring an unwanted attention. So if he got stuff in there that's valuable, or he might even have some pieces in there, you could get him knocked, and that's your fault, right? So let's just say that happened, and he go to the hole and he owe $40. He go to the hole for something you brought the heat on. His people might step to you and be like, "Hey, look, bro, you owe that $40 for dog going to the hole." You know what I'm saying? There you go. That's a situation on your hands. So know your area of control. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Make sure you take turns cleaning the room. He do it one morning when they bring the mop bucket around. You do it the next morning, or every day. He might mop, you might sweep. You might sweep, he might mop. Make sure that room stay clean. Don't have nobody in that room unless you got permission. I don't care if you're getting a tattoo. I don't care if you on sanctions and your man just want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Now, if you into that lifestyle, don't be fornicating in that room and your bunkie not with it. And if so, if he not with it, but y'all got a common respect for each other, go ask him. Go ask him. Like, hey bro, can I have my man in my room? If not, don't be in the room all the time. If you're not on sanctions and don't have to be in that room and you can go out the yard, give your bunkie personal time. Both of y'all are going to want personal time. Let him zone out for an hour or two, listen to his raps. You know, bunkies that don't be in the room together all the time usually get along. But you got some guys that won't leave the room unless it's only child time. They'll be in the room any other time, all day. That causes problems. Guys get irritated, like, damn, man. Hey, man, why don't you tell your homeboy come outside and mess with y'all sometime, bro? He always in the room. Holler at him. And then man's gonna holler at him. He might come out the room. But if he don't, then dude get irritated enough, he'll go ask him himself, like, bro, when you gonna get up out the room sometime, bro? Like, go do something. When your bunkie go to shower and he come back, leave the room. Even when I'm on sanctions, my bunkie go to the back. I say, all right, you about to go take a shower? All right, take a shower at 2:15, or take a shower at 2:20. So take your 10-minute shower, and then by the time you come out, I'm gonna ask the police, hey, permission to go to the bathroom? Ask permission to go to the bathroom. Anyway, permission to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, I sit down there and I chop it up. Even though I'm not supposed to be down there that long, I just take the risk because my bunkie want to go in there, take off his shirt, grease up, everything. So you got to give him a little personal space. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Like, I'm about to dip. Pac-Man, all right, whoa. Pac-Man come back, I'm out. I give him 30, or I'll go take a shower behind him, and I'll be in the shower 25, 30 minutes just to give him some time to himself, because I'm always on sanction. He always on sanction. And when we get them tickets, and we got to stay in that room all day for 7 days in a row, 14 days in a row, 20 days in a row. We can only go to child. I take extra time in child. I let him go ahead, hurry up, eat his food, talk to his homies. I see him leave. I take 30 more minutes. I eat with another group. I eat slow just to give him some time to himself, so we won't irritate each other so much. You know what I'm saying? So stay about that room so much and keep that joint clean. I think I done covered it all. Those the main. Oh, no personal time while you're bunking in the room. Y'all heard the Tapo G story, why he did what he did to do, because he was in there having some personal fun with himself while another man was in there laying at the bottom bunk. And it ain't like you can see up there what's going on. He just heard the bed shaking. You got to be foul to do some stuff like that in a joint. Some weird stuff going on sometimes, but he was having personal, don't have no personal time at all. Also, if you want to change rooms, ask your bunkie first. Don't go just do it because he might not want who they put in there. Why it's like that, I don't know. You should be able to move if you want to without having to explain something to somebody. But that's the best thing to do. If you want a cubicle, in an 8-man cubicle, and then you got the open little way, you can see all the other cubicles. If you want somebody to come in there and play chess with you, or play cards, or chill with you and talk, ask your other roommates, hey y'all, if it's cool, okay if dog come down here? They be like, yeah, yeah, tell them come on down here. Man, well, no, I'm trying to sleep, man. Not today. Y'all get a little bit too loud playing chess. You know what I'm saying? And also, too, I forgot about this. I'm glad I caught. If you snore, sleep on your stomach. Make an effort not to snore, because if you irritate somebody too much, that could be bad. Yes, I seen big guys snoring, waking the whole wing up. Guys like, hey bro, you gotta sleep on your stomach. Oh man, no, I'm too big. Well, you gotta go. You gotta go. We not about to keep sleeping like this. Tell them you don't feel safe on this side. Go over there. You know what I'm saying? I seen that happen to guys, man. That's crazy. It was one more thing I wanted to tell y'all. Oh. Don't touch none of your bunkie stuff. Don't ever touch none of his stuff. People be stealing. Like when your bunkie leave, people go like, if you leave your cell, your bunkie go use your deodorant real quick because he ain't got none. Then put it back up there. I seen that happen, where a guy pulled a brown hair off his deodorant, and he looked at his like, mine black. You use my deodorant, dog. This is the second time I don't seen this. There we go. Another incident right there. Guys be stealing cough drops from each other, all types of stuff. It's just weird stuff going on in the penitentiary. But it is what it is, though, man. That's why you don't go. That's why you do not go to the joint. How much more do I got to express this? Let me know I'm waiting. Click them links. Clubhouse, Instagram, Cash App, Facebook. Hit me up. Big 5.